What's up, guys? And we're back. I've got a new mic that we're trying out for the streams, and obviously I can use it in here in the studio too. But to be honest, I'm not amazingly impressed with it because I know it's a knockoff. I got it off the TikTok shop just because I wanted to see how far $80 would get me with a Shure SM7B. And I mean, somebody did already take it apart and see that the components are very slightly different. The sound is pretty close. I mean, missing a little bit of low end, but honestly, who needs all that low end anyways? I was gonna put a low shelf on it anyways for using the mic. You know what I mean. Anyway, let's get into the stream. I'm making a new track. Well, let's just say I am trying new things. I am trying a new electronic track here. I got a couple loops from Splice, but I did some chord work myself, and I did this bass line here that's really cool. I'll play a portion of it real quick here. Let me go in here. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, let's listen to what I got so far. And so it starts out with the Splice loop, and to be honest, I love using loops on Splice if it's just a minor part in the song. To be honest, it doesn't have to be the end all be all of the song. Anyway. Let's turn this up. Oh yeah. Okay, that was pretty cool. I think I want to break that out from a new track. Let's do that. Let's make this into like a low shelf. Okay. So now you guys probably can't see it here, but I did mention in a video, I'm not even sure it's released, but there is a Mr. Audio name right here for a plugin in my plugin library. Well, it's because I am releasing a plugin to the market, and it is solving a problem that a lot of people didn't know they had, to be honest with you. I use this a version of this in pretty much every production multiple times, and it really adds a lot of harmonic emphasis to where I'm trying to add, or just where I'm trying to thicken things up at. So when it's ready, I will reveal it on stream probably and show you guys the plugin itself and kind of walk you through it before it's even out. So once I have functionality of it, once it's like 100% functional and not going to crash my Ableton here live on stream, I will show you guys what I'm talking about with it. But it's just the functionality portion of it. It's a very simple UI right now. I'm going to be hiring another team to develop a really nice UI in the very near future. Shortly after it's done being finished, after it's done being coded to what I think is the best of its abilities, it'll move to this other company, and they're going to do all the tweaks and stuff. Now, what was I going to add? I was going to add an EQ. So, how do you guys like the new mic? Does it sound better on stream than my shotgun mic on my camera? I feel like it does. I can hear it in my headphones, and it's really nice. All right, so let's make this. Okay, I want to hear this. Let's add a little heft. Okay, let's unsolo. Are you talking about the mic or the song? We don't need low end on this. Let's bring these two back. Woo! That's epic. I think what we need to do is we need to split this off and make it louder. So like have this one delete. And we're going to delete this right here. And we're going to, hold on. Let me just, yeah, let's toss a, for some reason, sometimes I like to use a limiter here instead of like the utility plugin, just so I can kind of, yeah. And then if I want more after the limiter, I will use the utility plugin to push it past 0. Because remember, we're working in 32-bit float right now. Hold on. Oh, nice. Oh, Neutron, I mainly just use for the EQ. I should be using the new Fab filter, but I haven't bought Pro Q4 yet. I mainly use Neutron just so. Here, I'll show you what I use it for. And I'm even going to use it on this loop here too. So let's just kind of run down. It's got a whole bunch of stuff in here. I almost only use the transient shaper and EQ in it. I use almost nothing else from it just because it's just, most of this is crap. And it just comes with the iZotope suite that I bought. Now, there's a lot of cool things in the iZotope suite. Like, I'll admit that Nectar 4 is pretty cool. It's got a lot of cool new things in it. But to be honest, any pitch correction, I use Melodyne. If I want like an automatic pitch correction, I use Ableton's version of AutoTune. It's Auto Shift right here. It is fantastic. So I would recommend, if you have Ableton, to use Auto Shift. And if you don't have the new version 12 of Ableton, I would recommend upgrading because it's worth the upgrade. So let's show you what I used. So I'm adding some weight and some heft to it. Maybe it doesn't need so much high end here. And I'm also boosting the fundamental of the snare right now. So I will probably do more EQing with this later. I'll probably like double this and make a whole new track with it and kind of section out the low end, section out the high end, and process them differently when I'm mixing the record. But at the moment right now, we're just creating. We're having fun. So, I mean, I don't really know. This is all I've got so far, and it's been a long time since I've shown the beginning portion of a track that I'm making. So I started out with this like splice loop here and this splice loop. And see, this is where I want to, and sometimes I won't even like add utility plugin. I'll just add this so I can just turn this up right here. And see, it's still not quite loud enough. Oh, that's because it's going to guitar. Let's go to group. There we go. Now let's make this more present in the mix. So there's a little bit of frequency masking going on because there's a lot of high frequencies happening all at the same time. And when you have stuff happening all at the same time in the same frequency spectrum, some certain instruments win out. So let's try. Okay. Okay, I see what's happening here. Did I do something? Oh, I chopped it up a little bit before the end. Okay, okay, I see. Yes, it's very similar to ozone, but it's not the same. I would, if you're going to use ozone, they have ozone 11 equalizer. That is way better than the EQ in neutron. Now I just use neutron because I'm very used to it, and the scale is a bit bigger, and I don't have to edit it. So if you're looking for an EQ, the free one that ozone 11 has is prime. I would definitely use that. It's even got like transient shaping and stuff, like not transient shape, but like transient and sustain EQ, which is something that was introduced first by Eventide, if I'm not mistaken. So if you go up here, you can edit just a transient portion of something. So let's see what that sounds like. So you can tell it's just singling out the transients there. Now let's listen to sustain. And kind of hear it fading in. So if I were you, I would use ozone 11 equalizer, but as you can see, the scale is not the same as neutron. So it's a little bit different. You kind of have to like work with it. If you want to put a point down there and use a ton of gain like I just did, you're probably going to have to like increase the scale or move this around a little bit, if you know what I'm saying. So I would use ozone 11 EQ just because it's a bit better, but because it's faster, I use neutron 4 all the time. That's the only reason. Now, is this fully... I'm going to freeze that real quick again. My girlfriend just texted me. She'll explain later. You know what that means, right? Oh, come on. Just tell me you're frozen. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to delete the tails of this right here because it's just going to trail off into something, and we don't want that. So now let's EQ what I was doing. Let's try to... Okay, that's pretty good right there. Do I need to open that up a little bit again? I think I do. Okay. There we go. There we go. Now we're hitting. Okay. Come on, Ableton, just freeze. Are you serious? Perfect. All right. I'm going to maximize that. We don't need all that. We don't need the tail here again. Okay, the reason I freeze the guitar in Contact is because what it does is it kind of just trails off playing other stuff, and I really want silence in these spots here. So okay, I feel like there's something missing in the drop here. I feel like we need some sort of other element to really bring it home, and I have no idea what that's going to be quite yet. Let's just start moving things around that I already have in the production. It's almost too noisy, wouldn't you say? Let's find something else. Let's just make a new instrument. Let's find a new instrument. Okay, so let's go down to, I don't have a lot of Serum instruments in my productions yet because Serum's kind of new to me. I usually am a Vital and a Phase Plan type of person. But ooh, there is this special ARP that is in Phase Plant that I downloaded from Virtual Riot. Let me go to Kilohertz here. There it is. Yeah, we are totally going to use this. We are going to find maybe it's an ARP that this needs here. We're going to browse Virtual Riot. Now, there's a few folders I got here, and let's just explore. Okay, those are basses. ARP. Oh my gosh, it's not. Is there a search option? Can I find Arpeggiate Me, wherever that is? It must be in here, in the YouTube video. I saw it. There it is. Arpeggiate Me. There we go. Okay, now we're going to grab a MIDI effect. Arpeggiator. Okay, where's the detune here? Because we need to turn the detune down, wherever that is. Maybe we don't. Maybe we can just work with it. Okay, so when I have random arpeggiation happening, I like to mute the track and feed it into another track. So this is some like bonus. So this is some like bonus material here. So what you can do is you can feed it into another track and then record. Are you recording? Oh. Okay, I really don't like this. Where is the detune? I know there's like a detune in here somewhere. shift. There we go. Now let's record that. That is so much better. I was like, that's gotta be like a detune unison, obviously. So I'm recording 2 cycles of this so that I can actually pick the best one and repeat it. So now we're gonna chop this. And we're gonna see which one I like better. Let's audition them. I like this one better. Sometimes I'll take pieces of them both and put them together, but personally, I'm liking this right now a lot better than I thought I would. So let's crank the clip gain on this to where it's kind of almost normalized, if you know what I'm saying, and then play it with the rest of the drop. See, I feel like that's not the right way to go, but we're still going to keep this in our production somewhere. So I like it. I like that we're doing stuff with it. Ooh, that's really nice. Okay, okay. So let's keep those going. We're going to delete that one because we don't need that. That was from, I was testing things earlier, that new plugin that I'm about to release, testing functionality of it, and it is, let me just tell you, it's awesome. Let's turn that down, turn this up, crank the saturation a little bit, and so this without, this is with. It's adding a little bit of noise to it, but I'm not displeased with it, if you know what I'm saying. So, I mean, I don't mind the noise, but I could deal without. So maybe let's try and do some isotope stuff, because that always helps, right? RX. We want spectral denoise. Okay, this is some cool stuff. I like isotope products quite a bit, and always do the best. Always reduction curve, smoothing. See, it kind of dulls down the sound, so I'm going to try to boost EQ after the fact. Maybe we'll massage it with my effect rack here. And now I'm kind of looking for a de-esser at this point. Okay, so we've got a de-esser coming on right now. We're just listening for the S's. Okay, so let's start over again. I'm getting a little bit of the music there, so I want to back it off. Maybe that's the best we can do. Let's turn off listen. And now my CPU is absolutely taking a crap. I am getting a new computer this year. I'm very excited for that. I'm getting one in a couple of weeks. It's going to be the M3, the MacBook M3. So I'm very, very, very excited for that. It's going to be a fun purchase because I know I'm going to have all sorts of fun loading up a whole lot more plugins than I can load up now. But anyway, this effect track that I'm using in the beginning of this chain is really the secret sauce to a lot of my productions. I call it grit. It adds a lot of harmonic enrichment is what I would call it. It kind of massages different parts of the frequency spectrum. And I'm not going to exactly tell you how it does it quite yet, because like I said, it is going to be revealed at a later date. I'm very excited about that though, so it's going to be fun. Anyway, so let's come on. When I have RX loaded up on any track, it always takes a ton of CPU. And I'm not exactly sure why, because when I load up RX by itself, the standalone plugin or the standalone program, it doesn't do that. It doesn't take a lot of CPU. And it might just be this Intel-based Mac. Now, this Mac is from 2019, so it's fairly old. Maybe it's 2020. I'm not sure. One of the two. Hell yeah. You know what we need to do? We need some, like, see what OTT sounds like on these, because it might make them better, it might make them worse. I'm not a giant fan of OTT, to be honest with you. Okay. That time it made everything better on that. Does this need to be louder? Okay, so let's Let's solo all of these just so that I'm actually hearing what I want to hear. I feel like this could be like a couple dB louder. Woo! We are going to double this track. Okay. There we go. Should I use the same build-ups? I really like when songs use the same build-up so you really know what's coming. But let's just try to do that. Grab everything in that area. And then oof, that sounded really nice. See, I didn't use the same pattern for, now, I don't know if I want to use the same drop, because it never goes well when I use the exact same drop in like a production. So let's try to make something a little different. Although that drop is really cool. Let's find, so how I make these, this is pretty actually, what I'd like to do. Let's just make a new serum patch. Let's try to go in serum and find something else that I want to use as a bass sound. We're going to just loop this. What? That sounds great. Okay, I really like what we're doing here with that. Do I like it better than the first drop? Happy accidents, people. Happy accidents. Damn, that sounds good. I'm getting a weird sound, aren't I? Shh. Is it from this? It is from that. Okay. Yeah, it's only from the time-based effect right here. So this does some weird things. Let's there, it went away now. Oh, we're only 36 minutes in. Oh, wow. I mean, I suppose I could call it quits early, but I don't really want to do that. I want to get more further on this song. I want to do something else now. I want to do something completely different. Let's do something different then. Let's bring in these guys over here. Let's make a new vital patch and do something interesting. I doubled you. There. Okay. So let's go in here and find something different in Vital. And I don't know what I'm going to find. I got a bunch of presets. I got a bunch of stuff that I made, a bunch of stuff that other people made. I want to find something different. Something that's from like... That's a bass. We're not going to go with the bass. Let's go with keys. Oh, that sounds like shit. I mean, that's a cool lead. Ooh, ooh. I've got an idea. Let's make a lead out of that. I'm gonna find a lead. Let's just do the leads. I don't care if it's free and I downloaded it. Whoa, okay. Okay. Let me grab a limiter here. Now we're cooking with gas. I'm actually gonna grab a utility plugin and push it even further. Let's do 6 decibels. Oh, that sounded real nice. Let's do that again. Okay, what key are we in? We're in E flat major. Let's look for some saxophone. Oh, this is gonna be so fun when it's done. Let's look for a good saxophone. Let's find something in the key of we need to find E flat major, or I guess we could go with harmonic minor. We could go with the minor as well, but okay, I like that. That is sick. Okay, let's cancel. Let's grab a new audio track. Bring this in. I really think this is going to add so much to it. Okay, so let me just try and get rid of some other instruments in that spot. We'll see if it... I mean, that was pretty dang cool, but it wasn't loud enough. Let's do some stuff to it and see if we can make it fit. I'm really liking this one. Oh, let's do something else. Let's convert this to melody and see. Let's get some. Oh, we're gonna have some fun. Okay. So let me just see what this sounds like on like a synth. Oh, Let's double this. Take this little riff and take it home, baby. Oh my gosh, this is fun. Let's add it together. I like it, but it almost doesn't fit. I need something to kind of blend it in with it. Let's just see if we can just bring this back in. We're going to need to introduce another saxophone somewhere in here. Let's go to this pack, okay? I like it. I like it. We're cooking with gas here, guys. With gas. Okay, BPM. What was the BPM of that other one? I like that. Okay. You know what, guys? Okay, so we're going to use this one. You know what? It's been fun. Unfortunately, I do have to go. Thanks for sticking around, guys. I have to get back home. This studio is not in my house. I actually have some things to get ready for. My girlfriend is getting off work, and I would like to go see her. So thanks for watching. Stick around for my new plugin that's going to come out in a couple of months, most likely towards the end of March. It'll be coming out sometime in April. It's going to be awesome. I am looking forward to sharing with you guys. And if you become a member on my website, you can get